Hey, it's Helen here from HelenMartinOnline.com and my little mate Harley. Helen and Harley show, what do you reckon? My little puppy, my little mate. How are you? I am on later than I am on normally. I've just hosted a webinar and I'm a little bit later than usual. So maybe no one will hop on live, I don't know, but still, sorry, I've got an alert there. I want to talk to you today about using Facebook organically versus using paid advertising through Facebook and which one is better to grow your business. So depending where you sit with this, some people think, hey Jody, how are you? Lovely to see you on live. Some people think I have absolutely no budget, so I have to use Facebook organically. I just don't have any choice. I don't have any money, so I'm going to use it that way. So, you know, that might be some people's choice. Some people are like, I want to dive in. I want to use, you know, or leverage the, hey Rob, how are you? I hope you haven't been waiting for me to go on live. I hosted a webinar this morning, so I'm just running a bit late than my usual time. So awesome, as always, to see you on live, Rob. Thank you for being here. So, you know, some people are like, I want to know how to reach as many people as I can through Facebook. Show me all the tips and strategies. And, you know, they're not afraid to sort of invest a little bit in using sort of Facebook ads. So it's an interesting debate. Thanks, Rob. It's an interesting debate. Now, there are some people who you might follow online that's like, you don't need to pay to play. You can, you know, reach everybody organically. You might have uplines that are successful. And the only thing, hey, Leslie. Leslie said, hello, Harley. Say hello, Leslie. You know, for a puppy, it's really strange. He doesn't bark yet. No barking. The only thing we get out of him is a little whimper. If we put him in his pen outside for a little bit and you're walking around, he goes, oh, yeah, that's the noise you make, but he doesn't bark yet. It's interesting. Anyway, back to topic. I'm distracted. Back to topic. I've done it again. You guys are just going to laugh at me when I do this. I get sidetracked, then I lose it, then I come back to it. So yeah, see, it's come back again. So there might be, you know, uplines and leaders that are like, I've never used any paid strategies on Facebook. I've done everything I've done through connecting with friends. Excuse me. See the back of my hand? I just had an alert that I needed to get rid of there. Just, you know, go and add 5 new friends a day and then hit them up with a message and say, hi, how you going? Have you ever thought about, you know, considering a business on the side, you know, that kind of thing. So that's a strategy that still a lot of people in the network marketing industry use online, and uplines are teaching to, you know, add 5 new friends a day and then approach those people. If that's what you want to do, that's cool. I'm actually not going to knock any way that people want to build their business, but I do want to highlight there is a place for both. So I'm not choosing one over the other. I'm not going to stand here and say you don't need to pay, you know, to you know, get reach on Facebook. Just do it all organically. I'm not going to say that, and I'm also not going to say spend an absolute fortune that doesn't work for you, reaching people that are never going to, you know, join you, you know, in your business. Hey Denise. Hey Rashid. Nice to see you on live. So it depends what you want. It depends what you want to achieve. It depends on your budget. Maybe you start organically and then go into some paid strategies. It really depends what you want. But I just want to highlight either way, whether you realize it or not, there is a cost. So if you're going to build your business completely organically through Facebook, you have to want to hustle. You have to want to hustle. If you don't, it's going to be very difficult for you to gain a following and build your business through social media. So if you just make a contact here or there and you're not networking on social media and you're not hustling to build relationships on social media, it's going to be very hard for you to build your network marketing business using particularly, Facebook. So I'm not saying don't do it. And there are really good strategies that you can use. And I'll talk about those in a second. But if you can blend the two, that's probably where you're going to find you have sort of most success in your business. And I just want to also highlight the power of leveraging the internet and scaling. You can't scale organic reach. You can scale when something works for you in sort of like a paid strategy. Hey, Emmy. So if I asked you, if you spent $5 on Facebook and you made 10, are you not making money? Yes. Are you getting leads? Yes. Are you building a relationship with those leads? Yes, hopefully you are. To then people that know, like, and trust you will go into your business, buy your products and services, and join you in your business opportunity. So if I could, well, you can't guarantee anything, but if I said to you, if you can make $10 out of spending $5, wouldn't you do it every day of the week to build your business? So the only catch is you just need to know what you're doing. But please appreciate that however you build your business, there is always a price to pay. Maybe you've got more time than money. Maybe you've got more money than time, and you can adjust your strategy accordingly. But if you want to build your business organically, it can absolutely be done, and there's people that do it very well, but they are in the minority. Hey Peter, how are you? Lovely to see you on live. And you have to want to hustle to do it. So you need to be networking on Facebook, in groups, talking to people, making new connections, going into pages, connecting with people, making a comment, and then, you know, making new friends, or hopefully getting friend requests rather than you friending people. Like, it can be done, but you're going to have to spend a lot of time and energy and hours doing that. Now, when you don't have a penny to your name, but you really have a drive to build your business, then that's the way that you can do it. So that it can be done. What I've learned to do is leverage the internet and generate an income that it pays for my Facebook advertising to get me 15 to 20 leads a day that I can then build a relationship with and bring them into my network marketing business once they know, like, and trust me, and we have the right relationship and the right conversations. Hey Jen, how are you? Good to see you on live. So that's my preferred method because I can spend 5 and make 10. I can leverage the internet and reach hundreds of thousands of people that I would never be able to hustling organically. Although I do think there's a place for, getting organic reach, because when you find people that, connect with you and they share your content out, or they tell their friends about you, those kind of things, that's where organic reach is really powerful. So it really comes down to the presence that you put online, what value you're going to bring to the marketplace either way, and you have to lead with value. You're not leading with your wallet. So where a lot of people go wrong with traditional network marketing and even on social media is they're desperate for the sale. They're desperate for the product sales. They're desperate for people to get into their business. And, organically, they're Facebook refriending, 5, 10 new people a day. Then they're sending the message, would you be open to looking at, a business opportunity on the side if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? And people get hassled on social media. That's not the right way to build your business organically on social media. You still need to lead with value, even if you do it organically. So how do you do that? Jen, yes, lead with value, introduce your passion, whatever you are profiling. Absolutely, you've got to lead with the value. So either way, whether you're going to do this organically or do it through paid strategies, then you still need to set yourself up with your own brand, your own personality, You are you, and people are connected and resonate with you. Yes, you might be selling a product, service, or a business opportunity, but you are number one. People pick up desperate. Oh, yes, they do, Rob. And when you come across any like kind of needy, like, oh, this would be really good, you'd love it, like it's worked so well for me, and you know, I know it'd work really well for you, and oh, it's awesome, and you know, the owners of the company, they just awesome, and you know, the ingredients, they've just been sourced from the other side of the world, and you can't get them anywhere else. You can't get them in the health shop or a supermarket or anything like that. It's just absolutely amazing, and you really need to try it because I know it'll really help you, and blah 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 blah. So you're coming across as, you know, there's a difference between being passionate about something and really going over the top and seeing needy, that they you know, you sort of need them to try it. You don't need anybody to try anything. You don't need any one particular person in your business. Jen, perfect. Yes, that applies to me. Do you talk too much, Jen? You're saying too much? So, and as I said, there's a difference between passion and coming across as being a little bit needy. So when you go blah, 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 you're saying too much, and it's coming across like, okay, I get it, rather than I back off in my conversations. So something comes up and I think, oh, they could probably use the product. And it's like, look, I don't know whether you're open to this or not, but I've got a product that I've been using and it's really helped me with what you said you need sort of help with, you know, connect with the person in what they've just said to you. If I sent you some information, would you look at it? It doesn't matter to me if you do or not. I just think it'd be something that you could really, you know, benefit from, or it could really help you. So, you know, firstly, I'm using the word open, and people don't like to think they're not open. So it's a much better word for you to use than interested. You know, would you be open? I'm backing off. Look, it doesn't matter to me whether, you know, you are or not. So the neediness is just gone. I don't need you. I don't need anybody. I'm actually offering something to help you. And I truly believe that. Like, I love the products that I use, and I truly believe that they can help people. And that's the place that I come from. I don't want somebody to buy my products because I just want somebody to buy my products. Like, I actually want them to use it and them to benefit, you know, from it. Yes, that's what I mean, what you just said. Rob, you know how I feel, and yes, offer to help you. It all comes from a place of value and wanting to help people, not leading with your wallet, not needing a customer, not needing somebody to you know, be in your business opportunity. So it's not really about that. The very first and foremost thing is about you. And people aren't going to buy your products if they don't connect or resonate with you. And people certainly aren't going to go into business with you if they don't trust you. So this is why either way that you are building your business, whether that's 100% organic by getting leads online and connecting with people, and you can, as I said, you can still do that. Go into groups, make friends, make comments, network. You have to hustle if you're going to do this completely organically online. As I said before, what I've learned to do is leverage the internet and use a system that helps me generate an income that pays for my Facebook ads. Now, by paying for my Facebook ads, that's how I generate 15 to 20 leads a day that I can build a relationship with, and that, you know, over time that I can connect with, and they'll buy my products and services and join my business opportunity when they trust me and like me. Rob, I don't take every customer I see if they qualify. Yeah, you sort of want to qualify people. And that's what building your business online enables you to do if you do it through paid strategies. And I'm not saying you need to spend a lot of money. You can start with, like what I concentrate around on my branding course that started this week, is you set up the right type of page. So either way, whether you're building your business organically or through paid strategies, you've got to have your own presence online. You are not your company. You've got no control over the products. You've got no control over manufacturing. You've got no control over distribution. You've got no control over anything. It's not actually your business. You're just really a sales rep for the business. But you are your brand. You can take your brand on any journey you want to, and you can be valuable to people. What happens if you leave the company and you've plastered the company information all over your personal Facebook page or even a business page, and then the company goes under, or you decide to leave the company and go elsewhere? What just happened to your branding? What just happened to your whole entire presence online? That's why you don't want to, connect yourself with any one particular company online. It's all about you. So we set up the right type of page, we brand you appropriately, you know your target market, you know how you're going to serve them, you lead with value, and then you run what we call a likes campaign. Now, a likes campaign is not buying dodgy likes off Facebook. What is that? That's somebody on I don't know if you can see that in the background, but those what do they call them? The people that old people sit in, they're electric. He's riding down the street. Gopher. I think they call it a gopher. That's funny. Sorry, distracted again. So I don't mean buying likes. So you can actually, pay. I've never done it, so I'm not quite sure how it works, but you can pay money and they'll add thousands of, gopher. Thanks, Jen. And they'll add, somehow it adds, hundreds or thousands of people to your Facebook page. You don't ever want to do that. That will destroy your reach of your page. You don't know who they are. They could be from people that don't even speak your particular language, that are never going to engage with your page. The worst thing that you want is a lot of people sitting on your Facebook page that are never engaging with you. As far as Facebook algorithms goes, it's like, well, those people sitting on that person's page aren't actually engaging with them or commenting on any of their content or doing any stuff. So we're not going to send out Helen's stuff to any of those people because they don't like what she's sending out anyway because they're not engaging with her. That's the damage of buying bulk likes, which people do go and do. Please don't ever do that because that's actually going to, destroy your business online. Yes, Jen, you want real people following you. Absolutely. Now, the difference between buying likes and a likes campaign, they're quite two different things. So you don't want to go and buy bulk likes. But there is something that you can do in Facebook, which is called a likes campaign. So you can say to Facebook, go and find me. Maybe you just want to concentrate on women or just men. So find me women. I want them to be aged between 35 and 50. I want them to be interested in network marketing or skincare or weight loss or jewelry or travel or health and wellness or, whatever it is that you decide to brand yourself online. You can go, Facebook knows everything about everyone. So they can go and find you your perfect prospect and bring them to your page, and then they choose whether they like it. And if they do click the like button, yes, you do get charged. But you can do that for as little as $1 a day, $5 a day. You can turn it on off when you like it. But now you're starting to grow fans and followers that are your perfect target market. So don't try cheating. It will cause you headaches. Absolutely. So some people will think, it's a vanity thing. It's just ego. If you've got a lot of likes on your page, you're popular and people will think you're pretty special. So I'll go and buy, 5,000 likes, get them added onto my page overnight. You've got no idea how much that's destroying your brand on Facebook and most importantly, your engagement. And, the Facebook algorithm has just died for you. So, whoever's on your page, you want them to be your perfect pre-qualified, audience. And that's what doing a likes campaign, can do for you. And then it's your job to lead with value and, build a relationship with those people. So even with, organic reach, you can't do anything like that, like a likes campaign. So you might be hustling and grinding in Facebook groups and it's taking you hours. And I'm not knocking it because there's people that do it really, really well and my hat is off to them. If you can grind like that every night for an hour, go into Facebook groups, make new friends, make new connections, and do it really quickly, then in a year's time, then, you could have a really good following and it didn't cost you a cent. So if you've got that drive, go for it. Most people don't. Most people will do it for a few nights, maybe a couple of weeks, and then they'll fall by the wayside because life gets too busy. But your business revolves around hustling. Your business revolves around, you know, chasing people around the internet in groups and starting new conversations. So, you know, each to their own. Please don't take this as I think that's a bad thing. If you're up for the hustle, go and do it. You know, there's somebody that I've come across just recently that's built their following over social media. So that's a combination of Instagram and Facebook, you know, a little bit on Twitter, I think not a lot, mainly Instagram and Facebook. And they've built a following collectively of over 31,000 people, all organically. Hat off to her. Awesome effort. But she's hustled hard for a year. And she's spent, you know, hours going into groups, making new connections, building up a following, looking after people, you know, just great marketing and building up, you know, relationships. But, you know, and that is totally achievable for anyone to do if you've got the hustle. So, you know, and consistency, absolutely, Rob. But you can set up a business page, like a fan page, public page, and when you really learn the strategies of attraction marketing and doing a likes campaign and bringing your perfect prospect to you and building a relationship, doing Facebook Lives, things like that, then you can eliminate the hustle. Better yet, do both. You could do both. But as I said, the way I like to run my business is, you know, I found a way that I can generate an income that helps me pay for my Facebook ads, that gives me 15, 20 leads a day, that then I build a relationship with, and they can learn to know, like, and trust me. And that builds, you know, that grows into people, you know, buying off me, want to buy my products, enjoy my business opportunity. So it's really, really powerful learning how to leverage the internet using paid strategies. You've just got to learn the skills. So it does take a new level of skill to learn how to do it. Build the right type of page. What content do you put on your page? How do you brand yourself online appropriately, that it's not all about your company, it is about you, but what do you stand for? What do you say? Who's going to listen to you? You're not successful enough yet. You've got all that running around your mind. So it is just a skill you need to learn. And anybody can learn skills. This is what I was saying yesterday when I talked about stress. You know, and what stress does to you, you can learn skills. Skills are just learned. It's what's going on in between your two ears that will either make or break you in your business. So if you're happy to hustle, you've got the drive, you've got the work ethic, you know you're going to do it every day, then go for it and do it that way. And it won't cost you a cent. Might burn you out, but, you know, it is achievable. Thank you, Helen. I'll have to watch the rest. Yeah, no worries, Jen. You know, just catch the replay. I think I forgot to say a whole lot in the beginning, like, if you're on with me live, say hello, tell me where you're coming in from. If you're watching the replay, just put the word replay down below. I mean, the conversation today is about organic versus paid. Hard work does pay off either way. Whether you're going to do it organically and hustle, it's hard work, but it can be done. When you learn to build your business online and use strategies like I have and use the formula that I have to generate an income to pay for my Facebook advertising, to speed up that process and learn how to spend 5 but make 10, then you can scale. You can't scale that organically, but you can certainly scale it when you've got the right skills. Claire. Hey, how are you, Claire? ND. What's ND? Oh, NZ, New Zealand. I've got that one. You threw me there with ND, but I know what NZ is, New Zealand. So welcome, Claire. Good to see you on live. So my message here is, if you're looking at, should I do it organically or should I do paid strategies? Do a bit of both. Don't ever stop talking to people organically. But if you are going to 100% try to build a network marketing business, or, you know, home-based business the organic way, you are going to have to hustle hard. Now, if you're willing to do that because you don't have a cent to your name, you can do that, get some traction. I'm just making a Facebook ad while I'm listening to you. Awesome, Claire. So it can be done, and there are people out there doing it really well. And don't ever stop talking to people and building relationships organically. Even if you like to use paid strategies, you don't want to turn everything off that's happening organically. You don't want to stop building relationships with people online. You don't want to stop, reaching out to people. But you can leverage the internet, find your perfect prospects through like what I was talking about with a likes campaign. But most importantly, either way, aside from which way you decide to build your business, and I will continue to talk about both on my page here. Sometimes you have to use money you haven't got. So true. When we invest in things that we really can't afford, that's when we're pushing ourselves past our comfort zone. When you push yourself past your comfort zone, that's when you'll succeed. When we stay safe and comfortable, you'll never really generate huge amounts of income. And that may not be something that you want, but you might want to build a really good business. But building a really good business and bringing your business online and putting yourself out there in the big wide world of social media, doing Facebook Lives and all those kind of things, it's scary. And if you want to learn new skills, you might just have to pay for it. You might have to put your hand in your pocket for a few dollars and just spend, a little bit of money. Sometimes you don't have to spend a lot to get the basics of sort of what you need, but you do need to learn new skills if you're going to really leverage the internet properly and, blend a combination of organic and sort of paid strategies. Because as I said before, if you can learn to spend $5 and make 10, why wouldn't you scale that? Spend 10, make 20. This is where people really leverage the internet and make really good money building their business online. Self-investment, absolutely, Rob. This is one of the biggest thing that frustrates me with this industry is that no one's willing to invest in their education. Well, I shouldn't say no one. That's a really broad generalization. I don't mean everyone. But there are a lot of people in this industry that just want all the information for nothing. Now, that's not reality. You don't go into any profession without learning how to do it or doing some kind of little course or even a full education through university. You don't become a doctor through just because you want to. You don't become a nurse. You don't become a tradie. You don't, there's usually every profession, there is something that you have to learn how to do that profession. And you learn how to do that through investing in some kind of training. And when it comes to home-based business, network marketing, no one wants to pay for the training. I don't get it. And building a business online is a whole new set of skills about branding, for one. You don't get your branding right online, then the rest of your efforts moving forward are just going to be wasted. So there's things that you need to learn, and you don't have to always spend a lot of money to get a great deal of information that you need. But end of the day, organic or paid, the one thing you do need to learn is attraction marketing. You need to learn to attract people to you and stop hassling people. Stop needing people. If this is making some sense, please send me some likes and loves. So attraction marketing all the way, whether you choose to do it, organically or using some paid strategies, is Leslie. I like networking with people. I don't enjoy hustling them. Absolutely, networking all the way. Hassling, no. 80% of people take the information and do nothing with it. Too true, Rob. Some people want it, but then they don't want to take the action. Why? Because the action is scary. The action is fearful. The action is uncomfortable. So they want it, but they don't want to do the work. So at a very minimum, if you want to be successful with building a business through social media, particularly Facebook, you need to learn about attraction marketing. If you don't know anything about attraction marketing, but you want to learn about it, I can send you some free training. Free training that gets sent to your email over a 10-day period, and you can learn the basics about attraction marketing. If that's something you want, just put the word training down below. If you are sick of looking at any more training and you actually want to learn the formula that I use that generates me an income to pay for my Facebook ads so I'm not out of pocket, put the word formula down below. And yes, that does require a very small investment to learn that formula. Do you need a drink, buddy? We're almost done. So there's help available to you if you want it and if you want to be smart about building your business, online. So there's lots of options available to you. I'm just going to check my notes which I never read because I just keep talking. but I just want to make sure I got all this information across to you. Yep, I've said that. Yep, I said that. Da-da-da. Yep, I said that. On my last point on my notes is just about what I'm going to talk about tomorrow, which I'll get to in a second. But just highlighting then, if you don't know anything about attraction marketing and you want to, just put the word training down below and I'll send you some free training. If you want to learn the formula that I use to generate an income to pay for any kind of Facebook ads that I do, so I'm not out of pocket, then just put the word formula down below and I'll send that information to you, or we can just have a conversation about it. So there are things that are available to you that are very inexpensive. Some of them are free, like the training that's free, for you to start learning, you know, really smart strategies. Whether you're building your business organically or through paid strategies, you must be across attraction marketing, what it means, and making sure even if you are doing it organically, that you're still doing it through attraction marketing strategies, and you're not hassling people, you're not sending messages to people that are not pre-qualified. You know, what you want to achieve is that you know, people reach out to you rather than you sending all these messages to people asking if they're interested in something on the side. So there is a better way, but please manage your expectations with how long it takes. Like, you know, network marketing and building your business online, you know, they're similar in the way that it doesn't happen overnight. Somebody that can come in after you and build a really successful business, and you're thinking of them, how did they do that so fast? It's generally because they've already got authority or credibility in the marketplace, or they've been in network marketing before and they've brought a whole lot of people over to them. There's always usually a reason why somebody comes in after you and shoots through the ranks really quickly. So they may have something that you don't have. So if you don't have that success, authority, and credibility, let's get it for you. Let's start building your presence online. Start building your brand online. You know, there's all sorts of ways that you can do that to, you know, get your own fans and followers, so you can learn to build a presence online and attract people to you instead of chasing people. It's just not a fun way to do business. Not a way I want to do my business anymore, and haven't done for quite some time. So I attract people to me now. I don't have to chase anybody, and that's just the way I like it. I'm sure you can agree with me. Send me some likes and loves if you know, if that's the way you would prefer to build your business. So organic versus paid, it's an interesting debate. I'm not going to stand here and say do this and do that, each to their own. You make your own decisions with what's going on in your life, what budget you've got. You can certainly do it organically, but just know that you have to hustle, and you can't hustle for 1 week, 2 weeks. You have to hustle for a year or two. Okay, and building your business online, you have to learn new skills in attraction marketing. So make sure you get the skills that you need to learn before you jump online and start, you know, pushing out your products or your business opportunity out in your Facebook page and saying, this is awesome, that's awesome, this special of the month, that special of the month, I've just joined this business, you should join me too. You know, all those kind of spammy tactics that people do offline. People do them online as well, which is not going to help you build your business. Rob, I work on a 90-day plan. Awesome. Planning is the key to success, Rob. So, you know, if you've got goals and dreams, but they're not written down and there's no plan behind it, it's just called a wish. Just a wish. So you've got to have some kind of plan. So that's enough for me today. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about tomorrow. Hang on. Oh yeah, I've got some really cool tips from multi-million-dollar network marketers about social media. Oh, buddy, you really do need a drink. I gotta go. This poor little thing is panting. So, how to build your business on social media, lessons learned from multiple million-dollar network marketers, and where that comes from is, if you're in this industry, you may know a guy called Eric Worre. He's traditionally been known, well, he's been known for traditional network marketing. Now, in the last year or so, he's got on the social media bandwagon. So a couple of weeks ago, he got together a whole lot of multi-million-dollar network marketers, put them all in the one room, and did something called a social media summit. And so all these multiple million-dollar network marketers that are building online through social media share shared all their goods. So I just want to give you a summary of some of the things and some of the insights that those multi-million-dollar network marketers said about building your business on social media. So a good one to jump on to tomorrow. It'll be my normal time. I'll put up an alert on my Facebook page in a moment because I don't have a webinar in the morning, so I'll be on my usual time. So was that helpful to you, just to get a bit of insight as to organic versus paid and, you know, where you can sit with both? Yeah, it was a great event, Rob. You know, you're quite right. So if you got value out of that, please put the word value down below and let me know that, you know, that made sense. You understood it. There was some good tips in there, good things to think about. Those of you that either put the word training or the word formula down, I'll get back to you after this Facebook Live and send you sort of the necessary information. As always, truly, truly appreciate me and Harley. Look at all those loves for you, Harley, being on live with me, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Say goodbye, Harley. Bye. See you guys. Catch you tomorrow. Bye.